Hi everyone, it's Chris here from Retro Concerts UK. So we've got a super haul of stuff to go through. So like I said before in the video, we went about 30 miles to go and pick it up. We managed to pick all this stuff up, we just managed to fit it in the car. We've got loads to fly through, so we'll get started. So we'll start off with this box here. So this has got Mega Drive games in it, this has got SNES games in it, it's got N64 games in it. So we'll go through and show you some stuff we got. So Terminator 2 on the Mega Drive. We've got Strider on the Mega Drive. We've got Mortal Kombat 2. Nice manual in there as well. Mortal Kombat 2, great game. We've got Mercer, which is the light gun game for the Mega Drive. We've got Tailspin, which was obviously based off the TV show in the 90s. We've got NHL 95. We've got one of my favourite Street Fighter games, the Street Fighter 2 Special Champs Edition on the Mega Drive. We've got Desert Strike on the Mega Drive. We've got Super Smash TV again there with its manual. We've got World Cup 90. We've got Primal Rage. Next up is a couple of Japanese games. So we've got Evander Holyfield's Boxing. And we've got Fantasy Star, popular game on the Mega Drive, especially the Japanese one. We've got No Mercy, box for N64. We've got, this one will be going straight into my collection because I don't have this in my personal collection. So there's a couple here that will be going into my collection. So this is Toe Jam and L2. We've got Davis Cup. We've got Hockey 93. We've got the Terminator. We've got Indiana Jones. I think I need this one as well, so that will be going in mind. We've got FIFA. Always a FIFA in every single bundle we pick up. FIFA 95, FIFA 96. We've got Urban Strike there in the Mega Drive. We've got Fantasia, Mickey Mouse game on the Mega Drive. Got another classic Mega Drive game. We've got Echo the Dolphin as well. Definitely must play for any Mega Drive fan, that one. I think it was even in my top 10 Mega Drive games. We've got EA Hockey. Got another game I've put a lot of hours into as well, Theme Park on the Mega Drive. We've got some boxed SNES games here. So we've got Super Mario All-Stars in there with its manual and its inlay as well. We've got Legend of Zelda in a special case. So someone's printed off this label. And you can put all different size games inside. So this one's got Zelda. Keep it nice and secure if you've not got the box. We've got Robocop there for the NES, nice and boxed there. We've got a Super Nintendo, so you can play Super Nintendo. You can play Famicom games on the Super Nintendo. There, you've got Shadow of the Beast 2. We've got some N64 games here. Hybrid Heaven. We've got WCW NWO Revenge. We've got Banjo and Kazooie, so we're finally flying through the game, so there's so much here. We've got Mario 64, one of my favourites. We've got WrestleMania 2000. Another classic Zelda game, if you've got Ocarina of Time there. We've got some NES games now, so we've got Turtles on the NES. We've got Skate or Die on the NES as well. You've got classics, all the Marios as well, so you've got Super Mario 3 there, cartridge with the slipcase. We've got Operation Wolf, another fantastic game on the Nintendo. We've got Super Mario World 2. We've got Mission Impossible. We've got a stable of everyone's Nintendo collection, Duck Hunt and Mario Brothers. Couple more, so we've got Batman here, the original Batman on Nintendo. We've got Snake, Rattle and Roll as well, I've had this a few times. And we've got Tom Jerry. This is proper cool. So Vans brought out these trainers, and I was hoping the trainers were actually in there, but it's not. It's even better than the Vans Nintendo trainers. It's Super Nintendo cartridges. So we've got Hockey 93, 2 copies of that on the Nintendo, on the Super Nintendo. And we've got, let's get these out. What we've got here. We've got Total Carnage on the Super Nintendo. Trotters and Super Nintendo. Lion King, Super Nintendo. Taz, unfortunately it's got a security tag on it, but we've got Taz there, the Super Nintendo. There's a lot to keep going through. Stick them in there. So we've got Street Fighter 2 Turbo, probably along with that the other Street Fighter game in the Mega Drive. This is probably the best one on the SNES. We've got everyone's favourite Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart there. We've got Magic Boy. We've got Donkey Kong Country, but it looks like maybe it's had some black speckle paint on it. I've never seen that before. Hopefully that will come off. Donkey Kong Country, great game there, popular game obviously. We've got Royal Rumble on the Super Nintendo. We've got Super Mario World. We've got Donkey Kong Country 2. We've got Robocop 3. It's the first time I've had Robocop 3. That's pretty cool. We've got NBA Jam. We've got Bulls vs Blazers. And we've got Starwing. So I'll pop them back in there. And we'll start looking through some other stuff. So a really good pickup. So this deal went back and forth a couple of times. Just trying to work out what's the best for the buyer, me, and best for the seller. So we managed to cut. I got a pretty good deal. I won't say how much we paid for it, but we got a good deal. All popular good games, so these will sell nice and well. So we'll start firing some other stuff. So we've got this. First time I've had this as well. This is the arcade stick they brought out for the PlayStation. So perfect for Tekken, Soul Blade, all those kind of games, which would be really good to play on the PlayStation. There, nice, really nice condition. Looks hardly ever used. And we've got this as well. This is all PlayStation Magazine demo discs. So this is quite cool. Number 53 right down to 66. They're all in order. The colour extra ones on top there. That's pretty cool. We get into some Gamecube games now. So we've got some real big hitters here, which is really good to see. So we've got Soul Calibur 2. Smash Brothers Melee, one of my favourite Smash Brothers games. We've got Metroid Prime, really cool, nice there with its manual. We've got Hockey Game NHL 2003. We've got WWE Day of Reckoning. We've got NHL on 2003 there. We've got Spider-Man. We've got Burnout there on the Gamecube. We've got another big hitter, Mario Sunshine. We've got another copy of Smash Brothers Melee there, Player's Choice version, that one. We've got Double Dash. So all the games you want to have on the GameCube, we managed to get in this lot as well. So you've got 007 Nightfire, Lord of the Rings, GoldenEye Rogue Agent, Incredibles, Pikmin, really cool, interesting game there. We also have Super Game Boy, loose inside, but Super Game Boy boxed. We've got Super Nintendo, taking a bit of a dent on the front there. You can hear the bit of plastic inside, so I'll open that up and take that out. A little bit yellowing on it, but it's still nice condition. The Super Nintendo console there. We have another Super Nintendo console. Again, a little bit of a, looks like it's been dropped unfortunately, but still good Super Nintendo console. We have NES, really nice condition, not much yellowing on it, really nice there. Another NES, great to see. We really have got the history of Nintendo here really. We've got the N64 as well, obviously. And the Nintendo collection wouldn't be complete without the GameCube. Memory card in there, always a nice bonus getting a memory card. The rest of here, just a couple of wires, is power. Two power cables for Super Nintendo, so nothing really. TV cable for a GameCube in there. So we've got another box of games. This I'll fly through a little bit more because there's a lot of them. So there's a massive box here for the PS2 games. We've got Britney's Dance Beat. We've got Wolverine. I kind of show you a bit more. So Final Fantasy demo. We've got 13. We've got Sonic Heroes. We've got Sean Palmer snowboarding. We've got Lake Masters. We've got another demo game. Plenty of there. We've got some more games. Jax 2, game I sell all the time. Great platform on the PlayStation 2. We've got Blood Rain, Tony Hawk's Wastelands. We've got Splinter Cell. We've got Midnight Club. We've got Rayman with a holographic case. I've never seen that before ever. Maybe special edition? Let me know if you've ever seen one before. So Rayman 3, it's kind of like a holographic-y, I don't know if you can see on the camera there. We've got a holographic case, which is pretty cool. We've got loads. GTA, 2 copies of GTA. We've got another demo. We've got Code Veronica. I've just actually picked this up for my horror collection I've got going at the moment. We've got Arctic Thunder. We've got a bunch of PS3 games as well. Kane Lynch. We've got Euro 2008. We've got Bioshock 2, definitely a great game there. We've got Rugby. We've got another game I've never seen before. A Rim Reborn Final Fantasy Online. I've never seen this before. I thought I'd seen most of the Final Fantasy games, so that's pretty interesting. Be interesting to know what that one's going for. We've got FIFA, pretty standard. Hitman, and another FIFA. Fortunately, most of the FIFA games on the PS3 end up as donor cases because there's just so many of them, and I would have too many of them. Buzz. We've got Uncharted here, Uncharted 2, Skyrim, Saints Row 4. We've got plenty of stuff. GTA Vice City, another good one that goes well. We've got another like demo game, Little Big Planet 2, always sells pretty well as well, cool game. More FIFA, MotoGP, World Cup, LA North. This is a really good game made by Rockstar as well, that sells pretty well. It's just endless. Sims, 18 Wheeler, played this in the arcade, really good game. Shark Tale, Legacy of Kain, the racing game, Tony Hawk's 4. Get a few more that's in here as well. Another Jackson Dexter game, Devil May Cry as well, really cool game, that's the first one. Crazy Taxi, Theme Park World, Shadow the Hedgehog, and there's a few more games in here as well. Uncharted 3, we've got Finding Nemo, Vice City, Tenchu as well on the PlayStation 2, pretty cool. Another GTA, Dirt Track Devil, so there's plenty of PS2 and PS3 games there to keep me going. I didn't get a console, but I've got plenty of consoles for PlayStation, so it's not too bad. So I'll make some space here, we'll see what else we've got. So it just keeps going, this lot. There's plenty of good, great games here. Anything you like, just let me know as well. Drop me a comment down below. We can get it shipped out to you. So box consoles. So this is the console I had when I was the very first games console I owned. It was a Master System 2 with Alex Kidd built in it. This one they also bundled up Sonic and extra controller. I believe it's got the extra controller, but it doesn't have Sonic in there. Also Global Defenders is in there. Pretty cool game, I don't know I had before. A couple more cartridges, controllers. The manual's in there as well for the console. That's pretty cool. Box in really nice condition. Doesn't have its insert, but it's not been battered up. It's nice collector's condition. Other box consoles, we've got a nice Super Nintendo there as well. So that's 3 Super Nintendos. I think this one's in a lot nicer condition though than the first 2 we had. So this is more collector's condition with there, more gamer's condition. So yeah, 2 controllers. Lovely condition console there. Comes with its original power cable. It's a really nice condition. It's missing its game, but I think it's in their bundle of games there. So it does have the game. I will pair it up with the game. We've got Mega Drive 2. So this has a note saying this pack includes Lion King and Mega Games 1. So towards the end of the life of the Mega Drive 2, they started bundling it up with loads of different random games, and rather than making brand new boxes every single time, they just stuck stickers on it. So this does come with 2 games it should do. So it has Lion King and it has Mega Games 2, which is pretty cool. Manual, both controllers, has its insert as well there. It's a really nice condition. Power cable, AV units, a really nice Mega Drive 2 there. Box is in fair condition. You'll know from these boxes they took a bit of beating, people opening them up and closing them up. So that's that there. That's all the box consoles. We have steering wheel, V3 steering wheel, official wheel. This goes to the PlayStation 1. So that's another wheel I'll have up for sale. And in here we have, I think it's controllers mainly. So we have microphones for the PlayStation 1. We have a bunch of Nintendo controllers as well. So yellow N64 controller, a little bit loose in the controller but not too bad. They all work, I've been told, so I'll get them all tested out. We also have red one, nice and tight there, stick. That's what you want always when you're buying a Nintendo 64 controller. Make sure the thumbstick's nice and tight, because people playing Mario Party really destroyed them. So that's it's really nice and tight. There's not much give in it. So that's what you really want when you're buying a controller. And people that sell controllers like this, they'll know when you're asking the question. They'll know what question you're asking. So it's not. Don't think it's weird or anything. You're asking that question. Again, nice and tight that one as well. So that's the grey one. I'll bundle that with the console. Unfortunately, the Gamecube and the N64 didn't come with power cables, so I managed to. I'll source some of them out. So we've got third-party Gamecube controller. Gamecube controllers are getting quite expensive at the moment, so people are really reverting to the third-party ones because they can get them a lot cheaper. So we do have another third-party N64 Gamecube controller, and we have an official purple one, which will go with the console. Very nice condition, really well-made controllers. We also have a couple of NES controllers, so they'll probably go with the console. And we have a couple of third-party Super Nintendo controllers. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for staying to the end. There's a lot of stuff to go through. Obviously, I'll get it all tested up and cleaned up. If there's anything you want, drop me a message down below or drop me a message on Facebook. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.